everybody, my name is Katie Dids and welcome to my single player survival world. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual as there was a bit of a recording mishap, which I'll get into later, that, well, you'll see. Anyways, if you stick around, I promise it's worth it, so, let's get started. While I do a little mining here, I just want to quickly explain where the heck I've been. To put it simply, I've been at school. I have a bachelor's degree in English, and when I graduated, I gave myself 2 years to fully decide what I was going to do for my master's because no matter what, I wanted to have my master's in something. I only had one problem, and that was besides writing and wanting to share stories with the world, I had no idea what I wanted to do as a quote-unquote day job. I was completely lost. That is until last year when I discovered library science. I absolutely fell in love with it and decided that I wanted to pursue it for my master's. But I'm also a big what-if person, and I had this voice in the back of my head telling me, what if I spent all that money on a degree just to end up hating the profession? So I put it off for a few months, and in August, my parents actually gave me the idea to try a certificate program just to see if I like it. So, starting in January of this year, I started a certificate program in library science. So, yay! Education! However, I completely underestimated just how much work this program would be. I expected to make videos, do this program, and work all at the same time. I quickly found out that that is not the case, and I have zero time to do just about anything. My time has been split between work and school with no room for anything else. But I've never let a busy schedule stop me before, and I certainly don't plan to now, so I'm not planning on quitting YouTube or anything like that, but for the next few months, videos are going to continue to be sporadic. Once I'm done with the semester in May, I will have plenty of time again to work on these videos. So, that's what I've been up to, and before I switch back to the video, I do want to quickly say just one more thing. Here in the US, March is Women's History Month, and I just wanted to take a second to say, first of all, Happy Women's History Month! And also, I want to talk about the double standard that exists for women, not just in content creation, but in life. I am constantly seeing talented and amazing women not getting the credit they deserve when a man is doing the exact same thing and being praised for it. It's absolutely crazy to me, and as a woman myself, it's really disheartening to see and almost makes me want to think, what's the point? Why try hard at something when I know that a man is going to do the exact same thing that I am and get 10 times the recognition for it? It's a really hard hurdle to get over, but I think at the end of the day, the point is that I and all women are human beings who deserve just as much respect as anybody else. Women deserve to be recognized for the work they put in, and I know that me saying that as a woman, the message might not get through. But I'm stubborn as all hell, and that's not going to stop me from advocating for myself and others. So, with that said, misogyny has no place on my channel, and I will always be an advocate for women's rights, which, by the way, will always include trans people. So, if you disagree with that in any way, the door is open and you are free to leave. That's all I'm going to say on this for the time being, but in seeing ongoing conversations about this online, I just wanted to make that very clear. So, on a lighter note, to get back to the video, I thought that instead of a regular mining trip, I'd just show you all the many, many times I died. So, enjoy. Oh, if you could just give me a second to eat. Yeah. I saw that happening. Give me a second to grab things. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, okay. Come here. Oh my god, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I knew that was gonna happen! Excuse me, pardon me. I can't say that. I can't say that. How many times am I gonna die? Parkour. Parkour. Fine. At this point, I think it's within my best interest. I thought I could make that. I thought I could make... Gee, why do you have to be such a... What is wrong with you? Oh my god, I'm gonna... Hello. So that was a while ago. Those first three clips, were recorded in December 31st to be exact. It was recorded on New Year's Eve. And the audio was actually recorded in March, hence the, the hey, this is where I've been, and also the talk on Women's History Month, which was in March here in the United States. I'm not sure if that's an international thing. I know International, Women's Day is an international thing, but I think it's national. No, it's National History Month, which means it's just here in the US. But I'm not sure what April is, because it's currently April. And I don't know what April is, but I'm sure it's something, so happy whatever month it is. If I'm gonna say one, I'm gonna say the other. So, yeah, I think best thing to do now is just show you what I got while I was mining, because I'm gonna be so honest, the clips that I recorded of me mining, and my last video was meant to be a mining trip sort of video, like an old school mining trip sort of video, just something to ease us out of the year and enter the new year with a sort of fresh outlook. I don't know what happened to those clips. I really don't. I recorded them. I have the audio. I do not have the video, and I only know that they did in fact record because after I recorded them, I watched them back. Somewhere between December when I recorded it and now, something happened to the files and they just disappeared. I'm sure they're somewhere in my computer, but I don't know where they are. But this is what I got from mining. Got some diamonds, got some, that was probably coal. Lapis, redstone, iron, the whole shebang. That's what I got. It really, I know it's so, I was trying not to do the thing that, every, Minecraft content creator does. It's like, hey, so I went mining, and then they open up their chest and it's like full of stuff. But, honestly, this is not a lot. This is really not a lot. But, unfortunately, I do have to. But because I did lose the clips, that means I lost the entire video, and now I'm having to re-record, which is good because I have new fresh thoughts and ideas for this world that we will get to in a second. But before we do that, I want to show you what I've done. So if you notice right here, this is different. I finally, this is what it looked like before. I'll show you real quick. This is what it looked like. I finally fixed it. It was driving me nuts. Every single time I came to record or spend time in this world, I was like, this is horrible, I need to do something about it, and I just never did. And so now I'm fixing it. Honestly, I kind of want to put some shelves right there a little bit, just to round it up. Maybe I won't. No, I won't, because I have this here. Yeah, I won't. Okay. Real-time thought process. But the other thing I did, I'm trying to run through this quick so I can get to the rest of the video, because I do have a little bit of a yap sesh, is this. I fixed it. I fixed my little compost machine thingy that's not really a machine. Did I just... Aw, you gotta be kidding me. Do I have a hoe on me? Oh, I do. See, I put a hoe over here because I kept breaking this, and I really did not want to leave that on. That's so nice of me to do for myself. Wow. Anyways. Sorry. That is gonna bother me. So, I fixed it. It's pretty now. And you just open that up, you throw the stuff in, and then stuff here. Like, it's nice looking now, and I'm happy with it. I'm pleased. It looks good. So that's, one of the things I really do like about it, though, is when you come over here, it does sort of look like that is a continuation of this. So it kind of is like, it flows nicely, and I really do like that. The next thing I did is I actually, and this is where I feel so bad that I lost the footage, I have a mini enchanting setup, because... Oh, I also made a diamond pickaxe. I'm just noticing that, like, right now as I'm recording. But you will notice it has an enchant on it, because I made an enchanting setup. This is temporary. This will actually go in a build at some point, but that that build has everything to do with what I now want to talk about. So when I started this world, I had said that there was going to be no lore, no nothing like that. It was just all going to be me building and that's it. Very like old school Minecraft where you're just building builds. However, um I have found myself in quite a dilemma because I did that solely because my thought process going into making this channel, because little fun fact about me, I grew up doing YouTube just as a little hobby. I never had any more than like 200 subscribers, right? It was just a little something that I just enjoyed doing. And so when I started doing this, I brought what I learned from that into this world. And part of what I learned is that you have to make content for everybody, right? That niches can kind of sometimes drive you into this little hole, and if you get too niche, then you're stuck there and you can't get out, and that's that, you know? But that's boring. There's no better way to say it. That is boring. I don't want to make content for everybody. I want to make content for I want to make content that I like, that I want to create, and that I find joy in making. And so my dilemma is that I got bored. Very quickly I got bored. I didn't want to come in here, and honestly that's a part of, not only was I incredibly busy, but that was a part of why I just was putting off making videos, because I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I have this like fantasy vibe that I kind of want to go for, but really I don't have a story, and I am a writer. That is who I am at my heart. I went to school for English, for creative writing. I am a writer. And I need that story, that whole experience to fuel my motivation in doing stuff. Like in being creative, there needs to be a story behind what I'm doing. And so I I'm going back on my word, and there's there's gonna be lore. I'm making lore. I'm making lore now. This isn't gonna be an improv series. It's not gonna be scripted. Although I would love to do an improv series someday. I would love to be a part of an SMP, like POW creation stuff. I find that stuff so cool. I'm a theater girly. Okay, I say retired theater kid all the time. I grew up doing that stuff. I absolutely adore it and would love to do something like that. And that is a huge goal of mine in content creation, is being a part of a series or SMP like that. But for this particular series that I'm working on, no improv. I want you to think of it like I am a dungeon master in D&D and I'm creating the world while telling you the story, right? So I do have a story. We're not going to get to that right now because it's an old story that I'm kind of tweaking a little bit for this particular world. Um, but hopefully next episode that will be shared with you. I'm working really hard on it, and I'd like to come up with some concept art. But if anything, it's just going to be a little just me talking through it like this. But for now, just to finish out the video, because I could sit and yap about this for hours. I thought maybe we could do some building because, well, this is cute and all. I haven't really made any real builds, and I am trying to be a better builder. So I have these horses over here, these poor horses that have been, well, subjected to this sort of torture, I guess. I feel bad for them. These two little babies here, they need a place to go. So, how about we build a stable? Okay, first and foremost, before I do any sort of building, we need to do some terraforming, because the stable that we build that I build, I should say, is gonna go right here. But this all needs to be cleared out because it's kind of a big build. So we're gonna go from here and let's get started. Huh. Well, I guess that didn't take quite as long as I thought it was going to. Well, since we cleared out all this terrain, I guess all we have to do is, well, actually build the stable. Okay, so now that I've finished the outside, all there's left for me to do is to do the inside. So I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, I will be right back. Whew, that was a lot of work. So much work that, well, oh, it appears my arms got a little tiny from that. Well, never mind. Okay, I'm breaking the stick. I changed my skin model, but that was a fun way to show it, right? Anyways, I finished the build. Look how I'm so proud of it. I love it so much. I'm gonna show you guys around. So this is the front. If I just I'm gonna pillar up here so you guys can see, this was my vantage point. Oh, sorry, I lied. Not my vantage point. As you can see, while I'm trying to find my vantage point, I also had to get. This was my vantage point. I upgraded some of my tools in the middle of this because my iron ones kept breaking. So, got some diamond stuff. Anyways, this is the front. Isn't she so cute? I'm literally obsessed with her. I'm just gonna show you. I don't have much to say. My favorite detail though is this, and using, like, I love the new shells and getting to use them to like create that rounded shape that no words, no words. But yeah, this is the front, and I used, I don't know what it's called, fences as little windows. Got some bushes, more windows on this side. You come back here, we got some stuff over here. But I'll get to that. The inside, we have a full barn. Now this right here, the cobblestone, cobbled deep slate, not cobbled deep slate, deep slate stairs. Jeez. Katie, get your act together, my gosh. Been what, months since you recorded a video and now suddenly you just can't talk? Jeez. Anyways, I'm not really sure about the deep slate brick stairs here. I kind of like them, I kind of don't like them. I don't know. My other option was spruce, but I don't know. We're keeping them for now. But we also have this. We have some stone brick, some cracked stone brick, and these I'm actually using path blocks as sort of like hay. I thought that was kind of a cool way to do that. Yeah, oh, and this, by the way, I textured the entire roof. And once again, my recording went awry. And I say went awry, but I just forgot to hit record. So basically what happened was I was talking to myself with no purpose for probably a solid 20 minutes while I figured this out. And, well, here we are. But back here, this is the back. Now this right here will actually lead into a, like a tack room sort of area. But that's why it's just a flat wall and it's really ugly. So you're just gonna have to trust the process. We have a little bat friend. Anyways, I have some hay bales. Jeez, my god, I am not having the best time talking today. And then I have just a little path that's gonna lead out to a bigger paddock back over here. But for now, that is the barn. Well, not the barn, the stable. It's a stable. Now that we have a stable, only thing there really is to do is go grab the horses. So I'm gonna go grab them and I will be right back. So now that we have the horses in the stable, that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. I just really like this stable. I'm really, really proud of it. This is something that I actually I made in a creative world before I started, just because I wanted to get it right. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. Seriously, I'm so incredibly happy. So, yeah, I want to say more, but I'm not going to say more. So I will see you guys next time. If you like this video, please think about giving it a like. And if you want to see more, maybe think about sticking around and subscribing. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!